powered by Lavish T. Williams. It's the dopest, realest podcast in the nation. We talk about everything biker related. This show ain't for the weak, insecure suckers in their feelings. This show is for the real ones. Thank you and everyone for tuning in, and make sure to add, like, follow, and subscribe at Lavish T. Williams on all social and streaming platforms. And now, let's get into the Lavish Biker Podcast with your hosts, Lavish T. Williams and Pedro.
Yo, what up, though?
Yo, what's happening out there? What's the deal?
Yo, what's happening, everybody, man? You just tuned in to the Lavish Biker Podcast, man. And we got some stuff that we're going to kick it about, as always. We need your input. We want your feedback. So go ahead and jump up in the comment section and, share your thoughts with us. Share the thoughts with us, man, on what you might have to say. G, what up, though?
G,
you
what's
all right?
the deal?
Hey, G, listen. Oh, let me put that camera on me. He know what that mean. I ain't saying nothing. One more week, baby. One more week. one more week. Then I want to be reaching out to you. Shit that it ain't to the public, man. It's just a conversation. It's just a conversation that me and him had. You know what I'm saying? So, one more week. One more week, baby. Hey, so listen, man. Pedro, man, I got something that I want to go into. But before we go into it, man, I know that we was talking last week before we had our guests, pull up on us or whatnot, man. Did you finish and complete everything that you wanted to say about, the club stuff, man, before I go into,
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Finish, man. I didn't get a chance. I kind of finished, though.
You finished? Okay.
Yeah, because, people it was, out there, everybody thought I was upset or something because I was talking shit. I wasn't in my feelings like that about it. I'm just a really upfront type of person, though. If that's how I feel, that's how I feel. I felt that. I meant that shit when I said that shit. I did. I be mad when motherfuckers do it. Some motherfuckers be I do.
Now, what about this? What about this? What if a
but
child?
Everybody got their own, because everybody got their own, their own choices and their own reasons for doing and going places like that. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't look at what they was going through that made them decide to make that decision. Just when they be close to you, I be like, at least tell me I don't need to be the last nigga to know because unless it's my fault.
Okay.
But when it's not my fault and it's not me, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you need to get gone for you fuck a motherfucker up sometimes.
No, definitely that, man. And I was just thinking when I look at certain people, because I had conversations with people, and I know that, sometimes you be sitting there because you want your club to be the best. Yeah. You want your club to shine, man. And then when you think about it, some people do got valid reasons at times.
Yeah.
They
for
do.
Sure.
Because we talk a lot of trash about a person leaving the club, right?
Yeah.
Because, we got our own reasons on why.
Sometimes you kind of sweep it under the rug because you think they'll fix it. You know what I mean? It'll get fixed. They'll fix it. It ain't because you be thinking it ain't that serious. Because it's not that serious.
Because it ain't right, but it's serious to somebody else.
Exactly.
I kicked it with a guy. A couple weeks ago, and I was, telling him about coming over to my club. And the thing I like is that he was up front. I don't try to lure people over to my spot right. And give them these false hopes.
All this shit, right.
I ain't gonna tell you on the good side.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you all the bad shit first.
Right. Right.
Then I want to tell you, but it ain't that bad as it sounds. Right. But I want you to know what you really stepping into, because the MC life be different than the riding clubs and the social clubs. And even some of the MC stuff with time is slowly changing because
Exactly.
it's almost like they're forced to have to change.
Yeah.
Because of the different breed of people or whatever. So they
right.
have to, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't living in the 70s, we ain't living in the 80s or the early 90s or
Right.
90s in general. So you have to change because as you get new people in, it's inevitable. So God tell me, he say, listen, man, I want to be honest with you, I ain't built for it.
Right.
I laugh. I said, what do you mean you ain't built for it? But you got to look at a person's perspective. If they come into a motorcycle club, or what's required in a club, and then you still got your family.
Right.
And when I say family, I'm speaking on your wife, your
Yeah,
home.
it's your home, right.
Because you might be, it's a lot of clubs out here that don't understand what it takes to run a clubhouse.
It's a lot, dog.
It's a lot.
Everybody want one, though.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of shit going
So
on.
when you got that club, and it's a lot of chapters all across the state, country, and everything, they don't have a clubhouse. So what happens? They just have colors, and they come out and they go home. Running the clubhouse, you go home when the last person leave.
Right.
And on your party night, you're not there to party. You really there to work.
Yeah, that's it.
And when you there, you got individuals that join the club, and they have to be there 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, they ain't never been in a club, or they're coming from a social club. They coming from a riding club. They're coming from a club that don't have a house.
Right.
You signed up for this. We need you working. We need
That's
the
the
manpower
thing. You signed
at
up for this
the
shit.
house.
Right.
He say, man, it ain't gonna work out, man. I can't come home and tell my wife that I'm gonna be at the bike club till 5 in the morning.
Right.
I can respect that.
Right.
I don't know what that guy got going on at home.
Right.
I don't know what his relationship is. I don't know what his wife is like, how she's feeling it, because I'm not in that position. I'm not in his household. But I can respect the fact that
Because you know that motorcycle shit break motherfuckers up, man.
it break houses up, man. It break them homes up quick, man. You know, but I respect that because he said that.
Yeah.
Now you got some people that come in the club and they bring the club down because they got excuses.
Yeah.
So your other club members, they gotta hold your weight.
Yeah.
That don't be
I
fair
kinda
to
went
the
through
club.
that with our clubhouse. That, even though we used to close though.
And that's
You know what I'm saying? We used to close.
in
But
that
that's the
thing-
unheard of, you know what I mean? Like, no.
because a bike club, you open.
You open.
Now I see people shut down early because it's just like, man, ain't
It's
nobody
slow.
really here.
Right.
You know, so they got different little things that they say, do. They just, they want to just, push people out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man, we just here, man.
Right.
Ain't
It's two
nothing
of
going.
y'all.
And it's still a business, so they still trying to, make their funds, make their money or whatnot. And that's cool, and I get that. So when you talk about people leaving clubs and stuff like that, you got all types of other reasons on why they
definitely.
leaving. And then sometimes people don't really think about it like this. They don't think about, like, it costs money to be in a club. Just because you a biker, that's cool.
Yeah.
You gotta
This ain't the
have a
60s.
motorcycle.
Right.
You gotta pay insurance. You gotta pay the note if you got a note. You gotta be able to fix your bike if it breaks down on the road. These are other expenses. Some people can't afford it. And I'm not saying that to say that they broke,
Right.
but they got other obligations.
That
They got
override that.
correct.
Yeah.
But when you sit in front of the club, man, they ain't trying to hear all that.
No.
Look, man, you gotta have your bike, man. You ain't got your bike, man. Listen,
Right. Where
man,
your
give us
bike
that
at?
centerpiece, man. It's a
What
problem.
about
It's an
them
issue.
dudes?
So it be different. It be different things that push a guy, from a club, man. And sometimes we don't really see that because we looking at it like, man, he left. He didn't tell us why he left.
Right.
And you gotta still keep in mind, a man is a man. So
He don't owe us no obligation.
don't-
Why
right.
he left for real, for real.
so those are like some of the things, man, that sometimes, people.
What that be too is some guys jump into that thing and don't know the dynamics of that shit though.
Yeah.
It just looks sweet.
It look good, and they don't know the stuff that go behind it, man. Because I mean, I think every person in a club that been in the club has hated their club for something, man. Some people quit immediately. Some people stayed in it, but at some point in time, man, it's been a time where you just was like, "Fuck that club, fuck everybody in that club."
Yeah,
man. I done said it a lot of times.
Man.
I've still been in it. I ain't left, but it happens.
Yeah,
You like,
happens.
man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And then leadership. You got the wrong, you're not always gonna agree with the leadership. I disappeared. If I wasn't happy, I put the time in and I just disappeared, and I was still there.
You get a guy in leadership, man, like you get a guy that's in leadership, man, that never had power before.
They don't know what the fuck to do, man.
And he just go nuts. You know what I mean? He go nuts, and that'll start a division. You know what I mean?
It will.
So it's just something.
Fast lane. Man, we got Sin City checking in.
Sin
I got
City,
Salvage checking in. Kamari checking in.
Go my mans.
What up, though?
Kamari, what up?
We see you. We see you. But then you got people that join the club, man, and you had somebody that brought them in, giving them these false things to make them bigger than what they really are in the club, and everybody in the club, man, they all equal. For the most part, man. So when you analyze certain people leaving the club, and I mean, we talk shit and we laugh about, oh man, fuck him, man, he left the club and all that stuff. Those, I would say, are valid reasons. Now you got some people that leave the club because they ain't getting their way.
That's true.
They like,
you got
man,
that part too.
You still got that part, man. Fuck this, man. Fuck these niggas, man. I'm leaving over here. Then they go over there, and then they like, God damn, this is bullshit over here.
Cause all the clubs, man, it's gonna be something, man. You're not gonna like everything in every situation, man.
No, it's gonna be
everybody
something
got their
different.
own in-house
situations
and problems, man. Cause we human, man.
And that's just that. Kurt, what up, though? Yeah. So yeah. That's that, man. So I wanted to piggyback off of that from last week, man.
I got over that, man. But the public, I guess the way I said it, they were like, this nigga's mad. He's a mad. He's a mad biker.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't mad like that, man. I just, like I said, I was disappointed about the shit though, man. Especially, but you got to think about it. You only gonna be disappointed about a person. Me personally, I'm disappointed because, first of all, I love for the person.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's a little different if you don't really give too much fucks about them. You be like, I think they gone. It's different. And then it depends on this too. It's different when you lose certain members. When you lose working, because you got some members that don't do shit no way. But when you got working members, a working person that's a good
member.
That's part of that chain.
Yeah.
That leaves. You know what I'm saying? That's a hit. You know what I mean? That's a hit. So that's what that was.
Yeah. No. Most definitely that. Man, I just wanted to piggyback off of that from last week or whatnot, man. When we were talking about that, as far as people leaving, and then also some people just grow out of certain clubs.
That too.
I get it.
Growth.
Because you look at it, a lot of people, and I won't go back, Pedro, because I've been out here since '99, right? So I was out here before the colors.
Right.
I was out here during the Biker Boys movement when everybody wanted to click up. So you still had people that had some type of club or organization affiliation. It just wasn't an MC club.
Right.
You had it was a lot of clubs back then, man.
I remember all of them.
So you had people that just came out, they don't know nothing about.
They don't know
When you
about
had
that.
like 313 Riders, you had the Young Guns, you had the Family, you know, you
Yeah.
had the Hot Girls, you had all these different, you know, clubs, and then they like went away, and everybody, you know, started doing the motorcycle club thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people outgrew it. They just outgrew it.
Yeah.
And they went to, you know, other endeavors.
Yeah.
And joined you know, motorcycle clubs, and when it went off from there, man. So sometimes people just outgrow certain things that they in or whatnot, man. So that's just that, man. You know, and some people feel like, hey, man, we went from at that particular time, you got some of the crotch rocket people that went and started doing the touring bikes and the Harleys, and you know, the club was really more so a rocket club. So then they started to, like, you know, match the type of bikes that they was riding, and then they shifted from the rockets over there, man. So it's a couple different reasons on why people could have left, which are, you know, pretty valid reasons, man. And then, you know, you got the bullshit reasons on why, you know, people left. What up, though, Mr. Cobbs? You got Sean Watts in there. What's up, Watts?
Mr. Watts. What's up?
C-Note.
Got young C-Note up in there.
Cuddy. What's happening? You know, so here go something I want to ask Pedro, man. And I want the people that's out here watching to chime in on this too, man. Especially if you in a club. I got a question I want to ask, and the question is, do you feel that being in a motorcycle club, what's your obligation to your bike club? Do you feel like, hey, because I'm a member in this bike club, I owe the club something more than being a good member? Just being a good member, and what I'm focusing on is, hey, if you own a business, if you own a landscape company, should you be obligated to cut your president, your lieutenant, or your members' grass for a discounted fee or for free? Do you feel, does that
honestly
make you a good member?
I don't mean to sound like a bad person or nothing like that, but I don't think that you obligated to do none of that shit to none of them, because that's a business. That's your business. And we can't mix business with the club shit. So I don't expect, listen to this. I don't even expect, let me tell you this, here go a perfect example. You towed one of my bikes before. I didn't expect, just cause we buddy and we tight like that I'm gonna get a discount. you gonna tow me for free. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? This was way back, a couple years ago, whatever. But I didn't know. Fuck no. I think a person is really, something is kind of wrong with you to even take that assumption. Now, if you offer that, that's something different.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not going to expect that, going to ask of your services, of your business for that.
Cause you get that. You get that from time to time. You know, people, oh man, come on, man, you gonna charge me? We supposed to be bros.
Yeah.
And I'm, you know, I be thrown away by that. I'm like, look, man, I'm charging my relatives. So what make you think I'm not gonna charge you?
Man, that ain't. I mean, that's not hard for me. It may be hard for a lot of people, but I don't think that's cool though.
No, and
personally, cause that don't have nothing to do with your business, bro. Now, if you offer that, that's something different. If you offer that, but for me to just be like, hey man, just dog, can I get a discount on could you?
I'd rather a person come to me and say this. Listen, hey man, my pocket's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Could you, so and so, and I, you can work it off. We can barter. I ain't got it right now, but I need you. But I've been around people, and I say this because I get it to me, man. I get it.
I'm
You know,
sure you do.
some people come to me and they say, you know, just in conversation, man, fuck that nigga, man. That nigga gonna try to charge me for this. Dog, what you thought he was supposed to do?
Yeah.
What did you think he was supposed to do it for free? But that's the mindset of certain people in different clubs, man. Just because you're a club member, it's all good. Oh man, my club, bro, he got me. So what's the obligation, man? You know, what do you people out there, you know, think, man? Hold on, you got let me see what Cuddy talking about over here, man. Let me see. He said straight up, no. Because that's how you take care of your family. That's taking food off your family's table. Yeah, that is very true. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is what I get. I will say this. If we in a club, as far as a club effort, if we trying to build our clubhouse and put our clubhouse together for the sake of saving money, if we all got some type of talent or trade,
Yeah.
if we like putting our clubhouse together,
Yeah.
we doing that as a club
Exactly.
collectively. I feel like, let's pitch in.
I'm gonna do my part of what I know how to do.
Right.
Because
we trying to build this club on a club level. I feel like, you know, everybody can, you know, if you're a good painter,
Yeah.
you know, we might not know how to paint, but you know, show the guys what we need to do so we can make it easier for you and we can get the job done so we can have a nice clubhouse. We
Right.
building our organization up. I'm cool with that.
Right.
You call Lavish Towing, Lavish Towing is going to flip you a bill because I need that money. Simple as that. We in the club. I might even look out for you just because, you know, we in the club, man. And it's like, man, I normally charge $150. You know, I do it for $125. That still ain't gonna be good enough. Man, damn, $125. Man, you can't do it for $50. Shit, man, you ain't even about to get my truck started for $50, man. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know that you hear that a lot. You know what I'm saying? When people talk about, you know, club members and being in the club, certain club members, they just automatically got this expectation of free because we club members. You know, because he's a member in the club, they feel like, man, you know, you should do that. How you ain't gonna look out for your bro? Then you get some people, they'll go tell. Man, you know, Pedro tried to charge me. He tried to charge me for some, what's that? Bar 7? What's that? What's that? Bar 9. He tried to charge me for that cologne, man. They want $300 a bottle. He tried to charge me. And then you hear it, when you get back, you hear like, damn, man, yeah, man, dog was telling me, man, you were trying to get him. You're like, dog, that's how much it costs. I gave him the discount.
Right.
You the bad guy.
Yeah.
You got people out there like that, man.
For sure.
Trouble, I ain't got no money for you. You can't hold $5. I know somebody that you can get that $5 from. That's one of my club members on there. I know somebody, you know.
You know somebody that knows somebody.
I know somebody that knows somebody, man. The business is what the dues of the club. So don't cheat the member because you don't want them to be short. That's what Yarnell said. I hope I said the name right. Okay. Like plumbing, expect you to hook them up and still pay your dues. I don't think that's how it goes. Hold on, to say, especially when you have members with skill settings like plumbing and electric in the club, expect you to hook up the club. Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah, because you got some people that will expect you to do that.
Yeah.
Like, expect you, not, you know, say, can we get together? Let's see. They expect you. Kel, what up, though? That's your guy, Kel. On here. But yeah, they expect that. I sit in club meeting. Hey, the club need to be wired up. I'll be in club meeting, so who you gonna get to do it? You know, or presented to the club, listen, man, y'all got like $8,000 worth of electric work that need to be done. Y'all go out here and get all the material. And I get, because some of these people got, you know, labor. They gotta pay, you know, they still gotta pay. I'll do the labor for $2,500. they'll still bitch about that. Cause it's like, man, come on, man, you gonna charge me? Yeah, I want to charge you. Yeah, so that was my chant about that, man. I wanted to speak on that, man, because somebody had brung it up to me, man, just in conversation.
Went through that. We didn't go through that at the club, but we just luckily everybody was on the same page, so everybody that had any kind of trade or whatever, they just went to work.
Played their part.
They played their part and it worked out.
And that's
Plumbing,
cool.
Electric, you know, the whole nine. So it worked out. So
yeah, I can deal with that. You know,
people be having them different expectations when you have a business and they be feeling like, man, damn, you can't hook me up.
You can't hook, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me read this other comment. It says, "Business is business. If you can't afford the business, find someone else to do it." That is true. Ray Heard, what's happening?
You gonna pay somebody?
No, you definitely gonna pay somebody. And you know,
go Slow. What up, Slow?
Yeah, you got people out here, man, that I don't know, man. That's why I say, you know, sometimes when you in these clubs, man, dealing with certain people, man, it's kind of funny. It's real trivial with you know, with people. That was Trouble that said that. It's real trivial with individuals, with people, man. Listen, let me say this too while I'm up in here, man. Watts Audio, Sean Watts. Y'all gotta check him out, man. He got some type of discount, right, going on for the UAW workers. Y'all go check his Facebook page out. I gotta say that, man. Besides, I'm sitting here podcasting live at his location.
Yeah. This is a beautiful location.
So yeah, he wants to give some type of discounts for some of the UAW workers out here for their sounds, you know, for the labor, the services, and all that kind of stuff. I can't say what it is because everybody got different types of sound requirements and things that they want done for their motorcycle. So if you are a UAW worker and you want some sounds, you want your audio done, you want to drop your bike off to get whatever done, get with them. Come up to Watts Audio, call him, and see what he can do for you because he's running some type of special. And I can't tell you how long he's doing the special for. So I'm going to put that plug out there for you guys. And he's also doing remote starts on cars or trucks. So if you need remote start for your vehicle, seeing that it is getting cold out there, you want to be inside your house, you want to hit the button and, you know, do everything, go ahead and hit him up and check out the details for that. And casino workers, everybody that's been on strike. You know, I know that there's people that's on strike, they pockets might be a little lighter because of the strike and them not getting paid what they'll normally get paid, and they still got things that they want to do. Like, man, I've got plans on getting my bike together. So he's running all types of specials for that. So y'all go ahead and hit Watts Audio up right here on 8 Mile just west of Grand River right there. So I had to put that out there. What we got over here? We got time is money. Ladies of the city, time is money. You
Ladies
can't
of the
work
city, what's up?
hours on end for free when another job will pay you for it. Yeah, you can't. Especially you self-employed. You definitely can't sit up there and be, you know, working and not getting paid for something that somebody else will pay you for, even though you're still in the club. So that's chiming in, man. I had to say that, man. That was a good conversation. And it be some of these conversations I be having, man, when you be sitting down around different guys. And some of them, they don't want to, you know, talk about it, but they inspire me to have something to talk about when I get on this podcast, man, because it's stuff that really be going on, and sometimes people don't really talk about it, or they don't bring it up enough so that other people can hear it, not knowing that them same people have them same problems. Yeah. And you be in clubs, man, where you're more financially stable
True.
than me. but because you have a better taste, they put you in this box to say, man, he think he better than somebody. I'm just being me. I don't walk around bragging, boasting, but I see it with different people, man. When you look around, man, because you got different types of people in clubs, especially clubs that already been around, man. And sometimes when you see different dynamics, when you have a club with all working class people, the dynamics be a little different than when you have clubs with not as many working class people. That's being able
definitely.
to support, you know, their funds, man. Because when I see clubs out here, man, and sometimes you can just tell by the way that they throw parties. They put a lot more effort into what they doing, and you have some clubs that don't. And then you have members in those clubs that will go to another club's party and don't mind paying $20.
Right.
Pay attention. Watch the crowd when you got these different bike parties.
I watch it.
You can see when they got those $15, $20 at the door tickets. Pay attention to who come in, the different type of crowd that they get, and then when you got those $2 parties $3. And those $10 parties, them same people don't be at them $20 parties. You know, you gotta watch. I be watching. Even with the biker bash, they was outside the gate. Yeah, they didn't want to pay.
And you gotta watch. The thing about that is too, though, man. I think a lot of people get out of it ain't even about if I'm going to somebody's event, right? It ain't even about what it costs. I'm just going to I'm supporting them.
Correct.
That's the whole purpose of it. At the end of the day, it's the support part of it. And I think sometimes people, I don't even want to say they don't have it because they just went to the liquor store and bought some weed before they got there and shit like that. But
that'd be another thing too, man. They would definitely they gonna definitely pay for that. They gonna pay for that liquor.
They don't want to pay that $20, dog.
They gonna pay for that. They gonna pay for that drink. They gonna pay for that smoke or whatever else they are. But they gonna bitch about that $20. They gonna bitch. They gonna complain. I ain't paying $20 to go in there. What I'm paying $20 for? Shit, man, I'm good. But then they want that support when they throw a party, man.
Look, y'all gotta stop that.
Man, everything out here is costing more and more money as inflation rises in these parties, man. And I tell people all the time, man, them $2 days is gonna slowly be over with, man.
Oh yeah.
How you? It's hard to keep funding the club, especially on a slow night. You burning all this electricity. You got your manpower.
You got people in there, so you got $60.
Correct. It costs you more money to be in the clubhouse than what you made, and everybody, they don't look at it like that. Maybe I'm different because I'm looking at how it makes sense. For me to run my clubhouse, and I'm not saying my clubhouse, but just a clubhouse, let's just say all together to operate it, it costs $800 that night. What if I got a slow night and I only brung in $300? It's the wintertime now. It's getting darker earlier. It's cold. I want to stay in my warm bed. I don't want to be out there. So I'm taking a loss every week. These are things that people don't realize when they come down to these actual clubs. Having a clubhouse.
Clubhouse is a motherfucker, man. I've seen Clubhouse, man, have everybody falling out. Because then you got, not only that, you're going to have people in there that don't want to do their part when it comes to the clubhouse, running the clubhouse, staying there to the last person, being the last person in there. You're going to have members that come in, they thinking they coming in there like they civilians. They just want to shoot pool and then go home and think they came in to do some work.
That's true. That's
ain't
true.
Ain't lift a hand, ain't took out garbage, ain't up with nothing.
That go back to when you got a clubhouse, you put more strain. As a member, you put more strain on the other members because they got to
Yeah.
carry your
You gotta
weight.
carry your weight.
They gotta carry your weight. They gotta compensate for what you're not doing. You know what I'm saying? You get Mr. Marshall. He said it looked like you had fun out in New Orleans. Yes, I did. I had a ball out there. I had a ball out there, man. And the Lions, they won. They beat the Saints. I got to shout out my boy Onyx from the L.A. Gentleman, man. He came all the way from L.A. to New Orleans to watch the Saints lose. So I gotta give him a shout out, man. I know he's somewhere he gonna watch, man. He came all the way from L.A. to New Orleans, man, just to watch. Just saying, he was representing, man, the Saints, man, and they just didn't have it in them, man. You know, the Lions are up right now, so we gonna take that and we gonna run with it. The Lions is definitely up. And I'm not even a sports player. I'm not a sports fan, man. But I had a good time down there, and it was a lot of bikers that were scattered, you know, down there. So as well as the city, man. So it was pretty cool down there, man. Yeah, it was pretty cool, and I had great seats. I was in the 100 section, so I just learned about. So you know about the sections.
Yeah,
I don't know nothing about the sections, so I'm sitting there like. You know, he like, man, listen, my boy, he like, hey, man, I got tickets over here in the 100 sections. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I ain't going to the game, though. I'm just here, you know, I'm tailgating, man. Did some tickets, came along. And I'm like, oh, okay. Shit. He like, man, it's the 100s, man. It's the 100s. And I'm like, well, I don't know shit about what the 100s mean, man. He like, that we walking down the stairs. We ain't up top, so I'm like, oh, okay, man. So I mean, that whole experience was good, man. Going out there, man. I would do it again. Like I said, I'm not a sports fan like that outside of baseball and boxing, MMA type of stuff, man. But that was cool to participate in that Detroit takeover, man. Yeah. So Pedro, man, what else we got on the block, man?
I got a question though.
All right, go ahead, man. Let's hear it.
What you think about this summer though, on the bike set?
Man, I think I won't be doing a lot of riding.
No, I'm talking about this summer that just passed.
Oh, this past summer, I ain't stay in the city much. I was gone. I don't know. I was gone. I was on the bike, man. I was promoting Lavish Biker Bash, man. I was all everywhere, man. I don't think the summer was long enough for me.
Yeah, it was short.
I think it was short for
everybody though.
Yeah, I don't think it was long enough for me, man.
I don't. It was short for everybody though.
You know, I think you know, Lavish Bike Night at the car wash. You know, I don't want to publicly talk about it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I think that you know the problems with that was some bull crap that I'm still working. I'm still working on.
Right.
I got. For everything that they throw at you, it's always a comeback. Yeah. It's a rule and a law for everything, and I'm working. I'm working that. Right. It just cost me a little bit more money, a lot more money. So certain things take a lot of time. So my summer, for me speaking, I kind of hated the fact that we wasn't turned up on Livernois like that, just because of problem. And they still messing with my court date.
Wow.
They keep postponing. Now, I got harassed in April. I went to court last month. I'm actually go back Friday for Lavish Bike Night, man. Yeah, they kept, pushing it. And I'm not sitting there copping to nothing.
Oh, for what?
That's my thing. I'm not. So they keep, trying to wait me out. But the thing about it is, man, I'm going to exercise everything that I can. And that's what I've been doing, man. So, that's that was, one of the things that was there. As far as, my summer, man, I wish I could have turned up Livernois the way that I wanted to. And I plan on doing that again. It's just that I want to just make sure that, I come out I want to be coming out with all types of, extra stuff. Cause they say that it's a car wash, and you have in gatherings. So I'm redoing my car wash because I want a car wash lounge.
Yeah.
I want a car wash lounge.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a lot of work to, make it a washing lounge, so you know how you gotta you know how the stuff go, man, on business, man. It's always word plays and all kinds of stuff going on, man. So yeah, I'm working on the lavish auto lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things, man. I got my boy James over here. He said, "Is that a green desk?" Good old Watts. LOL. Yeah. So me and James, man, we ran into each other in Milwaukee at the Harley 120th.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the good thing about that, man, when you run into people, man, you can be in different places and they remember you or they see you. Yeah. It ain't got to be just be at the state. You can sit back because I can laugh and say, man, I remember, man, when we was at the Harley 120th. And I was by myself. And he was by himself. I don't wait around for nobody to ride.
Right.
A lot of times, it was, well, man, you want to ride with me? Oh, I ain't going. I don't wait on nobody. I go because it's going to be somebody there.
Oh, for sure.
And if you going by yourself, when I say it's going to be somebody there,
it's going to be quicker.
It's that, and I want to meet new people.
Yeah.
And they level of respect for you is going to be, even higher, man. It's like, man, you rode out here all by yourself. Unless they're trying to clobber you over the head or something. But I'm sure that you are a pretty good judge of character. You can do that, man. I was coming with that big ass group to pull it. Oh, so he it was a dealership, man. Before you got to Harley 120, I don't know the name of the dealership, but I was gonna turn off because I was gonna pick up a shirt when I got into Wisconsin, and it looked like they had a bike show. Like, there were a lot of fucking bikes. They was moving. I didn't know he was a part of that. Some dude, I forgot his name. He'll probably tell me in the comments. But
that one right off the freeway right there?
Well, it's off the freeway, but
well, all of them off the freeway.
Yikes. Ukes. UKES. It's off. Okay. You can see it right off the freeway. And I looked, and I ain't think nothing of it besides, like, man, it's a rally they got going on over here. I know I'm getting closer to the Harley museum or whatnot. And when I ran into him at the museum, he had told me where he was coming from. I'm like, oh man, all those bikes, blah, 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 blah. But dude, whoever that dude was, he hit up like so many Harley dealerships. Adam Sandoval, Shooting America. That's what he just said. Like, he was stopping and people was like joining the ride. Some people would fall off. Some people would, meet up, and it was riding. And he was, one of the people that rode up in there, man. It was a lot of them, man. That was there. When I see a swarm of bikes like that, the first thing I think about is, it was 120 dealers. They was raising money for vets. 120 dealerships they rode. From wherever to wherever along the map. I just be looking I see a sea of bikes like that. I'm like, man, that's how I want my club to roll up.
Oh, for sure.
I want my club to be like that, man. We like, man, god damn, who is all them? That's the goal. So yeah, in a nutshell, man, that was my summer, man, riding, and promoting, man. I don't think it was long enough though.
Sure.
I'm hoping that maybe us bikers can still, find a place to hang out downtown. That's, I think that's something that we kind of missing. And I know where to go. Where can we go, man? They push us away. They don't want bikers around. Can't park on the sidewalk.
We're going to go to Fuddruckers. No,
can't be over there because people want to move downtown. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in the parking lot. Downtown, but they don't want nobody to make no noise.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
So, that's the issue right there. Yeah. So yeah, that was my nutshell as far as the summer. You?
I didn't. I think I went to where I go, Kentucky, Chicago, Cleveland. I ain't really get a chance to really stretch out nowhere really this summer. I went a lot of times though, but but I didn't really get a chance to really do no stretch. I am this summer though.
I'm promoting all riding,
Stretch
man,
out.
this summer, man. I mean, I like to ride anyway. I'm promoting more, riding. I think I want to promote and I want to push people and challenge them, man, to do more riding outside the state. Different places. It ain't got to be
Mhm.
super
gotta be
far,
far.
man. But it's a lot of people that has not been to very many places. And then also even people that's in clubs, they only been to like where it's mandatory for their club to go.
Right.
I want to take people, or even if it's not me, I just want people to go and ride and explore different stuff on their own because they'll see how much more fun it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, being with your club and riding and going to like certain clubs that they got mandatories at that they want you to be at, that's fine and that's cool. But some of these people don't know anything outside of just that. So they don't have no experience on what it's like to just go to this random club, pop up over here, see what they doing. And I think more people should do that, man, because sometimes just following your club all the time and not opening up the doors to say, hey, to the club, man, let's go check out this new spot. Let's do this. It gets boring, and that's where a lot of the people sit around and say, man, it's boring on the bike set, when it's really not.
Right.
It's really not. But
just
if
where you going and what you do.
right, so if you always, let me hypothetically say you always going to Cleveland for this one club's party, that's the only thing you go to Cleveland for, and then you only go to Toledo for this, that's gonna wear out on you after you go 3 years in a row.
I think everybody kind of go through that though. I think I'm not sure, but I used to be like that though, way back.
What?
Like I didn't really. I used to trailer, but we used to always be out of town though. It just was a trailer though. We hit Florida. I don't like most of this stuff that I be going on a bike. I done been shit. We done been in the club. Trade. We used to go down to Daytona, man, and Orlando. We stay down there 2 weeks. We be there 2 weeks every year.
Mm-hmm.
Traded the bikes down there. Traded to Atlanta. Then go to Daytona. Back and forth to Daytona to Orlando on the bikes. So, but I used to be that same person that I didn't really want to. Till I just started getting boring riding around in the city.
Yeah, man.
And you guys figured out. Then you think you don't like riding a bike, but it's just like, where you going?
Yeah, where you going?
You tired of riding the Belle Isle? You tired of riding downtown in circles? Going up to Fuddruckers, meeting everybody on Fuddruckers. Then later on that night, where we going? On Saturday, racing. How many times you gonna do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Going out of town to Ohio or somewhere. How many times you gonna do that shit?
Yeah, because I go to Ohio, man, like it's nothing.
And
I like going to Ohio.
This year, I've been to Cleveland on my bike about 6 times, dog. 5-6 times.
Cleveland definitely shows me a lot of love.
It's like being next door.
Right.
Shout out to the Mystic Knights down there too. What up, y'all?
But you got people, man, that don't even go to Cleveland, man. That don't go to Cleveland. It ain't nowhere. Just like Chicago.
Yeah,
I've been
Chicago
opening
too.
up myself, going to Chicago, man. Going, to different things, man. And, they've been showing me love. And that's where I be saying where it's certain places that my club personally ain't ever been. And I'm trying to get them to pull up because once they get there.
That's all it is. Once they get there.
Oh, shit, man, I should have been did this.
Yeah.
Dog, why we ain't doing this?
Yeah.
Once you get exposed, once you get
man.
exposed to it, man, and then when you own that bike, just the shit that you get to see,
Yes,
places that you get to stop.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you that type, now let me say this. That's if you're that type of biker.
Well, with that bike shit, especially riding, you either gonna love it or hate it. It ain't gonna be no in between. You either gonna love that shit or you gonna hate it. But you gotta do it. You gotta try it.
Yes.
You gotta try. You gotta go out west, down south, and see. I think that kind of turned me a little bit.
Just getting out and about.
Getting out, yeah, because I went out west. Of course, Kings of Cali, Soul Brothers, Red Breed. Them niggas don't turn that shit up. It's a different. It gave me a different perspective. You know what I mean? It's like, next level. Different. Pound, even pound for pound. I'm going to pound for pound from day one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just seeing different clubs, the way different clubs do things different than what I was seeing up here.
Yeah, it gives you more insight,
and
you figure out. For me, I be looking at it like, what are they doing that I could do to make what I'm trying to do better?
Yeah,
and you learn, from them, and you see. It's just like
the thing about it. Not to cut you off real quick. The thing about it, and them dudes, they you saying like they gonna breathe on you, dog. You gonna learn something.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't just pull up in no set and just be standing around.
I definitely don't.
Oh man, you gotta politic, man, and
I want to let you know that I'm here.
Yeah.
I want to let you know that I'm here because I want you to know, man. Lavish, from Detroit. I had to pull up, man. So and so and so. What y'all got going on down here? And they gonna want to kick it with you anyway. And the hospitality, it goes a long way. And I keep telling people all the time that hospitality, don't nobody forget about that, man.
Don't forget about that.
What I'm saying?
Hospitality is everything, man.
And when you pull up and they see them numbers, we gotta go return the love.
I don't think it's a club on the set that didn't influence me, period. From East Coast to West Coast, down south, that I haven't had influence on. I'm talking about in this city, out west, down south. It's not one club that haven't had some type of influence on me, period.
Yeah.
Not one club. I fuck with all of them, man. From here, down south, out west, and it make you kind of rounded, man.
No, I definitely do. You pick up on it, man. I got thrown off. Yeah, you pick up on it, man, and you find out, man, what you need to be doing.
Yeah, what you need to be doing.
Because you like, damn, I ain't never think about that, man.
And how you need to do it. I don't got no problem calling nobody on a bike set, period, for something I need to learn or know or nothing. I don't got no problem with that. That's what the problem with the bike set. A lot of this stuff, some people on a bike set kind of get upset with the way things is going on a bike set, but that's only because ain't nobody educating nobody.
Yeah.
So, people is really just learning as they go. They don't know. They shouldn't be doing this or shouldn't be here or shouldn't be conducting themselves like this or that because they haven't been educated. You know what I mean? They just go what they think it should be.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Ask the motherfucker in a minute. Shit, I still will because I don't know everything. Shit, I still ask somebody something. Shit. How this go? How should I do this? What you think about this? And, that's a lot of. I think that's a lot of the problem on the set a little bit too, man. People they're not educated. They just,
Yeah, man. They not, man. Yeah, they not, man. Let me see here, man. Big C, what up, though?
That's Big C. What up, man?
Yeah, man. Big C normally call me, man, but he ain't calling me, man. I don't know what's up with that.
Man, Big C funny actor, man.
He really is, man.
Big C, you funny actor, dog.
Big C, how was your summer? Because he screwed me up one day, man. Big C. I'm going to talk about him, too, man. I seen Big C and his truck wasn't clean a couple times this summer.
What?
That's what I said.
I ain't never seen that.
I don't know what's up with that. I'm like, damn, man, nigga truck dirty. Now anybody else, it's just you ain't even paying attention to it. You just like, oh, no big deal. But I seen Big C truck, man, and it was dirty, man, a couple times this summer. And I'm like, wow. I don't know what's up with that, man. So, you know, everybody's summer was kind of a little off. You know what I'm saying? I could tell when he pull up and his truck is dirty. Shit, something ain't right. Yeah, but Big C, man, you my guy, man. That's what's up. Hey, he chiming in right here, man. I'm what is being here? I'm up off of here, man. Y'all got anything else on here that y'all want to comment or mention? Anybody got a party or event coming up? Let me know.
Actually,
and I'll put it up there.
We got a party.
You got a party,
Kings
okay?
Queens and Hardy got a party, man. Right, December 16th.
Where's that?
At Cornerstone Bar and Grill. December 16th. It's called Suits and Furs. I don't own a fur coat personally, you know. I used to own one.
You said it's
I
called
used to
what?
own a couple of them.
What is it?
It's called Cornerstone Bar and Grill.
No, what's the name? What's
Suits and Furs.
So I can wear a suit. I don't have a fur.
I got some suits, so I can put a suit on.
You know, December 16th.
December 16th, that's on a Saturday.
It's on a Saturday. Okay. So y'all ain't doing nothing, man. Go check out the Harley King, man, over there. What street is on, Mac?
It's on Mac. Okay. Mac and Casual area right there.
Casual area. It's a bank over there.
Yeah,
Or it's an old bank.
Side. It's on the same
Sit
side
on the
as
corner.
The dealerships is. You know, car dealerships is on that side.
Oh, you going further down?
Yeah,
on Mac.
Further down.
So you right before Grosse Pointe.
Yeah, right before.
Is that Grosse Pointe?
Yeah, that's right before Grosse Pointe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big C says it's supposed to be Harley gear.
No, it don't, Big C. You been wearing that shit all summer, man. You gonna get out of that shit sometime. So you wanna let me tell you something. You wanna step away from that shit and breathe one time. Without that, don't it feel good when you put your clothes on without the Harley shit on all the time?
I be feeling like the superstar that I am.
Yes, I mean, you know, you gotta get out that shit sometime, man.
So you telling Big C, man, to pull out that suit.
Pull out that suit. You got a whole closet of them motherfuckers, man.
Pull out that suit, see.
Pull out that suit, see. But you know, it ain't required. It ain't required, but that's just the thing. You know, it ain't required though. All welcome. We welcome everybody. We ain't never been no funny acting club, man. You know, we had that reputation for a minute. That's when we ain't know better when we first did that. We just was among ourselves.
Big C said, fuck it, I'll put a suit on.
Yeah, put that shit on, see?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might have to, looks fancy, I might have to pull up. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what Rosalind said. She might have to
pull up, Rosalind.
You know, bring out the ladies of the city because they always come.
City.
They normally come matching though. You ever notice when they go out? They always be like coordinated together.
Coordinated.
Yeah, they come out. They come out matching. You know, they got on all pink pants and white shirt. They got on all this. They always matching when they come out somewhere. Pay attention to them. Go back and look at their pictures, man. They always like. Listen, this what
like, yeah, you see that? I told y'all.
I told her somebody gonna be paying attention. Hey, go back. Listen, see, Lavish, he was paying attention. Yeah. So that means that some other people is paying attention. Yeah. You know, that's how we stand out because we always we match when we go out. Yeah. So you know,
ladies of the city.
Yeah. She said you gotta coordinate. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the event. I don't know who else got no parties coming up. You know, honestly, but hit me up on the line. And again, shout out to Sean Watts. He got a special going on for everybody that was on strike. Bring y'all cycles down, even your vehicles to get some car audio, possibly. I know he's doing a remote start and drop your bike off, drop off some money.
Hey, Sean, can you come get my bike, sir?
Do some sounds on it.
Can you come get my bike, sir?
You know,
ain't right way out here.
He got the transportation. He got Lavish Towing out to pick that bike up and bring it down here. Hey, you know, for a fee, of course. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna ask you, dog. Man, damn, dog. You can't, you know, you can't.
Here go a thing. I'm saying this because you know some people they might be listening. Listen, come down here, kick it with them. Bring your bike, but bring a few dollars to at least cover something to let them know that you're serious.
Right.
Don't drop off the bike.
Down here naked.
Right, naked or with no money, expecting him to have it ready, because it's probably going to be sitting in the corner somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, keep that in mind. He's running the special. He's not doing it for free, but he's running the special for everybody that was all the union workers that was on strike. You know, so drop it off down here, get the subs, get all that cool stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll pick your bike up, because I know it's cold. Nobody's riding their bikes right now.
Right.
You know, bring it down here. Whatever y'all trying to get done, you know, he got everything back here, man. You got your Foyers, the audio dynamics. He got the Diamond Audio, the Fosgates, the DBs. I mean, a whole showroom of stuff in here, man. I'm looking at it right now. You just can't see it. But if you want your sounds and have them done, because Daytona's coming up. Daytona's coming up. You can have it done by the end.
Around the corner.
You know, you want to bring it in and have it done before Myrtle, or pound for pound, you can do that as well. You know what I'm saying? So hit them up. Where's card at? Oh, yeah. Oh, and here go another thing, man. They doing financing too. Not Sean Watts himself, but he got the finance thing. So if you call, you can get that financing thing on there if you want it, because some people believe in financing only. Mm-hmm. They like, look, I ain't about to pay for that shit up front, man. I want to just pay on that stuff and, you know, be done with it, and that's just that. So that's something to put out there as well. You can do that too, depending on you and your budget. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's that. Oh, we got why you did mention my party. I have to know about your party.
Who party?
The Landsliders. They got a party. You know, you mentioned it to me.
Landsliders MC.
Yeah, Christmas party on the 9th on Finkel. I don't know where that's at. Where's 2200 Finkel at? That's not Brightmoor, is it? I'm trying to think what's on Finkel. 22237 Finkel. It's 48223. I don't know what that. Where's 223 at? 238. No, I don't know where that's at. The cross street. Where's the cross street at for that? 2237. I know he on here somewhere. But yeah, the Landsliders got a Christmas party on the 9th. First place, 30 or more, $250. Second place, half a gallon of Jack. Okay. That's cool. You got to get in the comments. I almost missed it. The only reason I seen this because I went to the inbox. You got to get in the comments so I can always see it in the comments. Okay. All right. So, yeah, man, we about to go ahead and wrap out this podcast, man, because I really ain't got nothing else to talk about. See how easy that was?
Yeah.
You have something else to talk about?
Well, that's it.
That's it? Okay.
That's it. Till next time.
Till next time, man. We're going to check y'all out, man. We out.
You've been listening to the Lavish Biker Podcast with your hosts, Lavish T. Williams and Pedro, the dopest podcast in the nation. We want to thank you for hanging out with us, and make sure to add, like, follow, and subscribe at Lavish T. Williams on all social and streaming platforms. We'll see you next time on the Lavish Biker Podcast.